Hello everyone, welcome back again to my .NET Real World Example YouTube channel. Okay, so this is another series of that code space. Okay, so what is that code space? Before I start, so I'll give you some introduction of that code space. Okay, so code space actually start to deploying in a secure configurations and dedicated deployment environment that works how to where you want to do. Okay, so like that. So it is see if I am zooming you. Okay, so this is GitHub code space. Okay, so this is a link. So if you first time doing this, so definitely he will ask to GitHub authentication. Okay, so once you've done your GitHub authentication, it will land this page. Okay, so this is a URL, and then actually it is helps to create your app directly on the GitHub deployment server. Okay, also it is giving, see, if you click on the all, or it will click the templates. Okay, so go click the template, so you will see it is a many predefined templates for you to create your application to start. How we can start, suppose you can start indirectly as well, but if you start from here, so whatever the dependencies, whatever the stuff, so all will be including automatically. Okay, so that to help to start to your application. So let me start first for use .NET application. Later on will we do in this series, every template will use, but yeah, in this here I'll use this .NET template. Okay, but you can see over here, like it's have React, it's have a Jupyter notebook, it's have Django. Okay, so many templates over here. Okay, so use that template, click on that. Once you click, it will landing another page. Okay, it will setting up your code. Okay, now see, it is creating another as a dev environment. Okay, on the GitHub, and also it is giving an editor like code space editor as well, as look like as a Visual Studio VS Code, right? So see, it is generating. It will take some time to to create or build your applications. So wait for few seconds. Okay, now see, it is generating with this few folders. Okay, so let me open one by one. Okay, so let me show you first, d dot dev container. Okay, so here is the one JSON file. So if you go to this file, okay, so see, this file actually trying to use a name then image as well. What is the image? Okay, also it is contain the features, and what is the dockers container, all the stuff it is storing over there. Also many extension, whatever extension be required for this, so they are predefined, this storing over here. Okay, also storing the port, also storing the memory capacity. Okay, environment stuff. Okay, so many things actually they storing over here in this dep container. Okay, and then it is a file of that icon file. Okay, this is a normal svg icon file, and then it is a VS Code file. I'm not going to that one because it is predefined, automatically actually created. Okay, so inside this, if you see inside this folder, see, it is a launch file. So it is have those command how we can use, and whatever the configuration for the launch your application. So front end, back end, see, it is creating two application like front end and back end as well. So both are created for this .NET template. So you don't have to worry about, okay, I have to create a front end application, how I can create a front end, and then how we can create the back end application, and then how will connect together. So everything actually it is given us. Okay, so then also this settings files, so it is just contain whatever your root folders and sln files. Okay, main files, also the task, so whatever task we have to perform, so everything's we have to mention over here automatically. Okay, and then so on so on, and then this is your main app actually, like whatever your apps. So this is your outside of the folder, but yeah, this is your solution folder where it's contain a backend, backend applications and front-end applications. So backend application actually is using .NET Core app web API, and front-end you actually use the Blazor application. Okay, the Blazor server application. If you just expand this an explorer, okay, because this is solution explorer, so just open this solution explorer as well. You can able to see like just collapse that sample app, okay, and then get ignore file and then readme file, okay. And if you open that solution explorer, see, this is our solution explorer. Here you are able to see our application architecture, backend and front end, okay. Let me collapse, okay, let me drag, okay, and then see, this is a backend application. It's nothing, it's just creating your program.cs file, okay. In here, just your default, it is using minimal API, okay, and just using get endpoint, okay. And that get endpoint actually consume in our application is front end applications, okay. And okay, let me run first, then you are able to see actually and correlate it what's actually it's give us, okay, this template. So how we can run it? So you can directly run via the, you know by the here, okay. Also see, it's running and given this, environment setup, like see, it is running, it is web API, it is hosting and this this environment, this path, and this is front end also, it is environment, this path, okay. So setting also done, but you have to run. So you can run via the terminal as well, okay, and you can run directly in this code space editor as well. So it is a running. So this is a, let me zoom in for you. So this is a, you know run and debug button, okay, button or icon you can see. And once you click, so see here, you can run one by one, like backend and front end, or you can just run all. So just I put on all and just run it, so that all front end backend application will run. So see, it's trying to run, okay. Now see, it is running, okay. And how, see, once you're running, it just start, okay, automatically it's redirect to your browser, okay. And see, it is redirecting and launching. See, now your environment is running automatically, and the whatever API is getting the data, so that is populating in our Blazor server, server front end application, okay. So if you go back, if you now open this terminal tab, or not terminal, it's go to port tab. So see, here you are able to see the front and back end is green, that means it's running, okay. Or if you want to open directly, if you, it is not opening over here, so can you just close it, you can just mouse over here. So you will able to see that, you know this open as a browser icon, okay. So you, once you click this open in a browser option, it will open and redirect to page, okay. So see, the API is given like that, okay. So don't worry about that, okay, because the API is using Swagger, okay. So first endpoint is a Swagger API. So let me put in a Swagger. Once you put on Swagger, it will giving the Swagger API, okay, the Swagger API page, index page, okay. So now you are able to also get this data. See, the data is returning on API. Also, if you open your front end application, so let me zoom in for you. So this is icon, okay. This icon actually open in a browser. So open in a browser, so their application, front end application also is running, okay. So this is actually we can create a our application. Also one more things, okay. So once you create it, okay, so let me refresh. So see, this is just once you create a new template, so it will create a new template with this, by the repository, okay. And this repository actually you can use in your VS Code. So let me open our VS Code, and we can run our application there as well, okay. So whatever changes you will do over here, so that will also will, that will change automatically in this repository as well, okay. So once you open your Visual Studio Code, okay, let me close this, okay. This is existing application, so I'm just closing all the tab, okay. So open your VS Code, okay. Here one thing you have to do, okay. So see, there's a little icon, okay. So this is that icon. So this is a code space icon. So if you first time open your here, so you will not able to do that, you will not able to get this icon, okay. So what you need to do, you have to go that extension, okay. So go to extension, search for code space, okay, and you have to install that code space extension, okay. So see, this is GitHub Codespace, I already installed. So if you first time uh, open this extension in your Visual VS Code, so definitely you have to able to install. So just install it. Okay, once you install, so then what you need to do, just click this icon. Okay, after I install it, this icon will populate it. Once you click, and here see, it is able to show you like connect to Codespace. Okay, so let me connect this Codespace. Once you connect the Codespace, so it will show you your repository. Okay, so see, this is whatever repository we just created. Once you click, so it will connect your application over here. Okay, see, it is trying to connect. Also here, see, it is trying to connect. So yeah, it is asking to, yes, you have to allow, just allow. Now see, it is there. Now you can run your application directly here as well. Okay, in locally. Okay, so how we can do that? Let do same things whatever we done over there, here, and that run application, or you can just run in a terminal via terminal as well. Okay, so see, it is trying to run. Show in the, click on the port. Okay, so see, it is running. You can just open your front end application like that. See, it is running in locally like 127.0.0.180, as well as your front end application. Okay, back end application. So that's also you can run with this icon. And see, the same things you can just change it to swagger. Okay, because swagger API interface is a main endpoint of this API. Okay, so see, it is there, and once you trying to execute, it is executing. Also, if you want to change something, so definitely that will change in your main code space as well. Okay, so let me show you that part. Okay, so if you open your front end applications, okay, so here's the front end application. If you go to pages, open your the fetch data. Okay, so here, as of now, you see it writing is of weather forecast, right? So go to in local, and also do as a side by side so that you can understand. Okay, so open your applications. It is backend. Open the front end application. I want to change something actually, so that can reflect automatically to our code space repository. So that I'm trying to do over here. So go to here. Now collapse. Now see, this is a forecast, right? So let me change it. Okay, just change. Okay, change, and let me save it. Okay, once you change and save it, see, it is automatically change and save it. You can just your application, you just create your application, in a code base very easily. Okay, the other also there's a many templates over here. So anything you, if you want to create, so just use uh, this, click these options, and it will automatically create and run your application. Okay, so that's all for this session. So thank you, have a nice day, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.